Greetings and welcome to this edition of
Positronic Hypersonic.
Positronic Hypersonic.
Positronic Hypersonic.
I'm Barry P. Cook, and I'm here to talk to you about the latest episode of Daredevil Born Again. It was called Isle of Joy. And as it starts, former FBI agent Ben Poindexter, aka Bullseye, is moved from his cell on one unit in the prison he's in to general population, whereupon he finds himself surrounded by people not terribly friendly to law enforcement. Elsewhere, Heather tells Matt that she can't get over the fact that she killed Muse, as well as that she thinks that both he and Daredevil are underdeveloped children, much to Matt's protestations. At the same time, Fisk takes Vanessa to see his prisoner, of course, that being the man she had an affair with, whom she promptly kills as Fisk's man delivers an invite to a black tie event to Heather, tipping Matt off that Fisk is her client. Meanwhile, Bullseye sends word that he wants to meet with Matt, who learns that Fisk is who has had Bullseye moved. As for Fisk, he makes Daniel deputy mayor of communications, while Matt struggles with the fact that his lawyering has recently been less than productive, despite winning some cases. He then visits Poindexter, whom he thinks Fisk paid to kill Foggy, and whom asks Matt to get him out of jail, prompting Matt to slam his face into a table. But Bullseye later murders a prison guard and a prison doctor before sneaking on to an outgoing prison guard bus. Next, at the black tie ball, Vanessa tells Heather she and Fisk no longer need her services as Fisk meets with Jacques Ducans, aka Swordsman, and threatens him with the task force to get a donation to his port project out of him. And BB questions the police commissioner about his involvement with the task force, which he hates, and which he discloses has nothing to do with him, prompting her to explain that she's only at that ball to investigate Fisk, before Fisk and Vanessa open the dance floor with a spotlight dance, and Matt takes Heather out on the floor with them as Bullseye crashes the party. Matt then overhears Vanessa tell Fisk that she has something to tell him, after Fisk is informed that Bullseye has escaped, and realizes that it's she who had Foggy killed when Fisk was away, about which he confronts her after he and Fisk exchange dance partners, at which point Fisk teases telling Heather that Matt is Daredevil, before Bullseye takes a shot at Fisk, only to have Matt take the bullet for him, which is where the episode ended. So this was a really good episode because so many big things happened. Fisk and Vanessa reconciled after she killed the man that Fisk was holding in cold blood, her former affair partner. Matt learned who had Foggy killed, and Bullseye murdered a couple more people, escaping before putting a bullet in Matt because Matt decided to take the bullet for Fisk, I think, to prevent Fisk from becoming a martyr or from plunging the city into even more chaos. But we won't know his actual reason until he's able to say what it was next episode. I'm really curious as to why Vanessa would have targeted Foggy. The only thing I can think of is that she was trying to get to Matt, whom of course she knows is Daredevil. I am curious also as to why Fisk had Bullseye moved, like out of the blue. And I think it's going to be interesting to see if the police chief joins forces with BB to undermine Fisk, who he's never been comfortable with as mayor, because that'll open up some interesting things. As per usual, I thought that Vincent D'Onofrio was excellent. And, it was just good to see Bullseye again because you need that sort of super creepy villain. And, Fisk has been the villain throughout, but again, he's also sympathetic at sometimes, I find. So to me, it's great when you have another villain that is just wacko and you can't really find any reason to like him. You know what I'm saying? He's just evil. There's no sort of redemption. So, because it just makes everything, crazy. You're on the edge of your seat when he's in the picture. So I think that's cool. I'm a little disappointed that once again we didn't get any Daredevil. It's like, this is the Daredevil show. Like, what are you doing? Why are they not? It's like there's been so little Daredevil in this show. Why do they not want to show him being Daredevil? It's just kind of bizarre. Because there's only one more episode left. The next episode is the season finale. So I don't know about that. That's kind of not cool. But I thought this was a really strong episode. So that's a good thing anyway. But that's really it. So I'm going to get out of here. I'll be back with another video soon. Until I return, I wish you peace and long life.